I'm going to show you everything that's going on here today. We've got lots of security here. We've got some media here. Probably CTV News, per se. Oh, I'm going to show you around, okay, guys?
That's when he knew he could share the flavor of Fuse Iced Tea.
This is a giant screen.
Fuse Iced Tea. It's the flavor.
We've got some bouncy castle for kids to play over there.
That's cute. I'm gonna be so big. I wouldn't even be able to walk down the street.
Probably some jazz going on here too.
Cinco estrelas para você.
So we got some bouncy castle for kids here. Oh, it's just a small soccer field right there. How you doing? Good job, man. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. That's a good jump. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna show you the rest of the stuff here, okay? Quite nice today. I hope it's not gonna be raining all day. Maybe at least give us 2 hours here to enjoy a Friday, a weekend here. He tricked you, man. Oh, look at this guy.
I'm a fan zone warrior.
Right down! What's the long 1 minute? 25!
I like it. You got 5 more seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, guys. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Keep it going. This is where the game was playing. I told you guys I will be coming down here to show you. You're welcome. Canada is playing today, so let's see how we do today. No.
And then you guys gotta get a wristband. Come on.
Oh, this time, you get this time. Oh, yeah, no problem. Ready? We need the wristband. Come, let's get the wristband. I signed the waiver, but I didn't get the wristband. Yeah.
They have some food truck over there. I'm gonna go check it out soon. Gonna check it out and see what they have to eat over there. Some yummy food. Gonna have some hot dog today. Today is gonna be my cheat day since I'm out. Might as well just eat something quick to finish the job. Just in case if it stops raining, people will come here and stay here for the time being. We've got some giant equipment here too. Those guys are working non-stop. Come on guys, it's weekend, it's time to rest. Give it a break already, yeah? No, just kidding, you gotta keep working. That's how we make our money. I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So, what does one of you or both of you desire in life?
In life.
What do you desire?
Probably truth, honesty, credibility.
Yeah,
I think family is probably my biggest thing. Family and connection.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm the same.
Same here?
Yeah, truth, honesty, you know, family. It's number one.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's why I'm here today, showing the family that, you know, hard work. Yeah, and I appreciate that you guys, you know, giving your time and
Gonna stand on here.
Yeah, no, you're all good.
My structural engineer designed this. No, it's just so nice to see a place that I worked on actually being used.
Wow, that's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, I did some of the electrical design here.
Cool.
So
yeah, it's really great. I hope it's, you know, the rain is, give us some time today to enjoy.
Yeah, hopefully it misses us would be great for sure.
And it's especially Canada's playing, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. How long you guys been doing security for?
Probably for myself, maybe about 5 years in total. Just under 2 years.
Oh, under 2 years. How do you like it?
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You don't mind studying for like a long period of time?
That's, yeah. It's okay.
It's okay. I like that because I am a massage therapist, so I can spend all day, you know, working on people for like 8 hours
Yeah.
long. So I get it. So if you guys ever need a massage,
Perfect. We know who to find.
my clinic is down south, so it's called Deo Vita Clinic.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where I am at.
Good to know.
Yeah, this is my day off, enjoying life.
Perfect. Nice spot to be at on the day off, eh?
Yeah. So who are they playing with again?
Bosnia.
Bosnia. Okay. Well, thanks, guy. Have a good day.
Of course, you as well.
Thanks. Oh, the sun is coming out. That's really nice.
We've seen El Salvador fans all over Guatemala. Now it's a World Cup, and to walk out onto that pitch for a moment and see a sea of red, I get emotional when I see it. You know, it's special, man. It's special. I mean, this is going to be a story forever. These this forever. I mean, what an opportunity this is. Team, man, I mean, I would die for this. I would die for this. We've touched on almost the entire Canadian starting 11 today, but maybe the guy in the spotlight as much as anybody else is Jonathan David. It's the Fire Spotlight presented by Fuse Iced Tea, official iced tea of FIFA World Cup 2026. Injuries was the #1 concern for Canada coming in. Scoring is a close second. They've scored just 7 times in the last 8 matches since October and have been shut out 4 times. Jonathan David is Canada's all-time leading men's scorer, a top-tier Juventus, top-tier internationally. How much pressure tolls on Jonathan David to be the guy who has that moment today? That's big pressure for him today. This is a World Cup where he wants to use this to erase his last performance in Qatar. And he knows he has the quality, he's got the leadership, he's a focal point in the attack. And there's been a lot of expectation for him to really drive this team forward, because that's the one thing Canada lacks is creativity teams. If a team's going to sit in the deep block like Latvia, and I expect them to, how would they unlock that back line? A lot of the attention is going to be for Jonathan David.
Of course, yeah, he'll have that attention. What he's going to have to rely on is his attackers, his wingers, to be creative, to get himself the right balls, to change the rhythm of the game so that he can find himself in those right positions and get on the end of, a football league. But it's the next chance. That's what he's waiting for. He's in this moment now, and he's going to forget everything he's done over the last few months, over the last year. Because now, when he comes in here and he sees what's going on, he's thinking to himself, this is my chance. I'm going to show the world what I have. And that's all it is.
Exactly the team, right? I think he has that quality. I think there's going to be a shift in the mindset of players around him and how they're going to provide for him. I think that's one of the reasons why Tony O'Shea's gone in today to try to help get the best out of Jonathan David. And Christy Jones reported this week that Canada was working on things in training, trying to get early crosses in, moving the ball wide. And with the dictation Buchanan and Lee Mills, they have to provide those services. I've sensed that I've seen a lot of frustration in him. I was at the game at Montreal last week against Ireland, and he was frustrated with the lack of service he was getting. So I think the responsibility is on his teammates to provide him the service, yes.
Under pressure on Jonathan David, and of course on Max Coupé, the keeper for Canada, who Matthew Sinnott.
How do you set the tone today, and how do you, in your way, set the opportunity for future
That first night in Atlanta, Copa America against Messi with Argentina, and all the reason for Canada to be excited, and Max Rayford stepped out on that pitch and led like they meant to be there. They're here today, the first game of the World Cup in Canada. We're closing in on TNC, CTV.
Gordon has a lot to do and appreciates looking great out tonight. And Sophia is sporty.
is more than your stories. We want Disney Plus. Stories about others. And propane. That's your best friend's now. Even more from Hulu. Have it all with Hulu and Disney Plus.
Holy Spirit.
President's trees, like every day in Lottery World. Scratch PC Ultra and points are game day essentials. Also, lives here. We reached out to Canadian Entertainment Equity to help us. You gotta help me out. What do Canadians like? Me? I've been really fast from one place to another. Maybe try that. No. Christine, I need an idea. Thank you for nothing, Christine. Asian beats. price, you can come to anywhere. This is our moment. The World Cup on home soil. Because this is the moment that we stop saying, we're just happy. We thank you, Michael Goodway, Andre, Christine, Steve, and yes, Nickelback for helping Michael capture what this is.
So we've got more people coming in for the game, yeah. More people are coming in for the game. It's a very special day for Canadian today because our game is playing today. So we gotta show our support. When you look at behind me, we've got lots of stuff going on for kids back there. Seems like kids are having fun. So for those of you who doesn't know downtown really well, this is where is this place?
These Canadians, I think, were sometimes cautious. A lot of worried about the injuries that have happened to Alphonso Davies in the lineup today. He's the only one at 26 not available. Luis Bombino, perhaps the most important player, early on the bench, but not starting today. And there's been some caution, I think, from Canadians over the last few weeks. In fact, I see a lot of people from outside the country predicting Canada will go further than Canadians. A lot of people haven't gone to the final 16.
I can't wait to see my country playing soon.
Because everybody now, every nation can he would respect Canada. And I think there is a little bit of a market from these cases suggest Canada can win one day in World Cup. But I believe this team is ready now. I believe that he's been building towards his time. It's all the most of the team. This team is really good right now. This team is just the players in the tunnels, like you know,
Yes, let it begin.
We are a country shaped by many journeys, many voices, many cultures.
Let the game begin.
It's the story of who we are. And today, alongside Mexico and the United States, we are proud to share this moment with the world. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our outdoor watch party here at Oakland Plaza. My name is Carly Bruno. I'm with the Calgary Miners Soccer Association. With me is Mason from the Calgary FC and Riley from the Calgary Wild FC.
We're so thrilled to be here and to see all the jerseys, all the kids, all the adults, everybody. This is our community. We're here to cheer on Canada at the start of this historic moment. We're so proud to be Soccer City, Canada, right here in Calgary. All the future stars watching this game together with our mascot stars, Nick Ledgerwood, head coach, 50 caps for Canada's national team.
Yeah.
Calgary FC right here, Owen Antoniak and Michael Harms, also both local kids. If you see it, you can be it. We're here for you guys, we're here for Canada. Let's cheer loud today and let's show the whole country, the whole world why Calgary is Soccer City FC here in Canada. Last thing before I pass to Kylie, huge shout out to all the partners involved, CMSA, Calgary Wild, Calgary FC, City of Calgary, Tourism Calgary, Center for Newcomers, Downtown Association. It truly takes a village to make this a reality, and this is witness. Look at all this. It's going to be a packed house today for a big win against Bosnia. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, Calgary, are y'all ready to make some noise? I don't know, boys, what do you think? Are they making enough noise?
Make some noise!
Canada win today! Are we ready to make Oakland Plaza rumble? I think, are y'all ready to see the game today?
Yes!
Can we get a Canada? Canada! Canada! Keep it going!
Canada!
A little louder!
Canada!
Give it up one more time. You can go see us.
I need a microphone.
We're doing some free tickets for July as well. Go check out the Cavalry. Go check out CMSA. Give it up for your mascots as well because they're amazing. They're here today.
Yeah, we got PK on the stage here, and just before we wrap things up, let's, while we cheer on Canada today and all the heroes that we see playing for the national team, let's make sure that we're supporting our local professional teams here as well, the Cavalry and the Wild.
Yeah.
Check their websites for the schedule, but let's go Cavs, let's go Wild.
Let's go Wild.
Last thing, you guys can still register. We have free clinics happening just down the road, both the Wild and Cavalry for all you kids. There's 2 age groups. Check out our website.
Right.
Free clinics at Peace Park here.
Free
and then
clinics?
we're back for the other 2 Canada group stage games right here. So keep those in the calendar. Thanks.
That's awesome.
And as we get off the stage, keep it going with it. Canada!
Canada! Canada! Canada! They got this big giant Moses.
To the 3 house stations of the
Canada. Awesome.
Significance aside, this is the biggest game in the group. A result absolutely critical for Canada if they hope to move on. So time to forget the weight of the moment, the knowledge the nation, the world is watching, and just do what they've done their entire lives. Go play a soccer game. Here are Luke Wildman and Stephen Caldwell, 2 Guys Who Flew.
Thanks, James. What a moment for the game in this country. It has been 8 years since Canada was awarded the World Cup as one of 3 host countries along with the United States and Mexico. But this is a day that has been decades in the making. Now in a country that these players call their home, in a stadium that has provided them so many memories in the past, Canada is about to step out onto the global stage.
Look, I've stood in that tunnel many times, mostly as a captain, but I can't imagine what Stefan Estacio is feeling right now. The pride must be busting out of him, leading his country out here onto this pitch, inside this magnificent stadium. It's been building throughout the day, and that's the little emotional watch the way that this has gone. It's been incredible stuff, and what a stage for these guys to go out there. All journeys are different in this sport. And you think about moments like this, you dream about moments like this as a child, and all of a sudden you're here, you're on this global stage, you want to go out there and prove your worth for your country.
For the first time at a World Cup, all 26 players in the squad will come out and line up around the centre circle for the pre-match ceremony and the anthems instead of just the starting lineups. The focus on the faces of both captains there as they wait to come out here at Toronto Stadium. A packed house down by the lakeshore. They opened the gates early, around 3.5 hours ahead of kickoff here, and the atmosphere has been building ever since. Some of these players have played in a World Cup before. For others, it is a first experience of this stage. A stage of such magnitude, the pinnacle of the game. A moment that many players set out to reach, but never do. And now, a moment that will run through these players' minds time and time again since being named to the squad.
Go Canada, go!
Down by the lakeshore in Toronto, Canada's team makes its way out onto the pitch for a first Men's World Cup game on home soil.
Go Team Canada, go! motivated for Team Canada.
Yo, Dean.
Yo, JD, you see my text? They haven't lost. These guys are unbelievable.
They haven't lost?
Since 96.
Haven't lost yet.
I've been fortunate enough to cover this team and this sport in this country for 2 decades now. We have never seen anything quite like this. And we saw ahead of the final friendly in Montreal against Ireland, the tear rolling down the cheek of Maxime Crépeau. I can only imagine what was going through not only the minds of these players out there for Canada today, Stevie, but also the fans packed into the stadium.
Yeah, it's emotional for everybody, Luke. It's absolutely wonderful to be here and an absolute privilege to be calling this game for Canada, and these players must be so proud. They should be proud. And for sure, it is about balance at this point, because there is a game, there's a game to be won, and Canada have to keep their cool and execute professionally.
The referee today is one of the most experienced officials in the world. He's a 44-year-old Argentine who took charge of games at the World Cup in 2022. Facundo Teo has also been a referee in Europe at Euro 2024. So many question marks surrounding Jesse Marsh's health of his squad heading into this game. But there is just one change from that final friendly draw against Ireland a week ago. Tani Oluwaseyi comes in for Kyle Larin.
Yeah, that's a big one. It's a big shout from Jesse Marsh to put in Oluwaseyi. We all felt like Larin was going to start alongside Jonathan David because of his club form and the fact that he started both day friendlies. Oluwaseyi, because of his pace and his ability to get in behind stretch defences, gets the nod. Other than that, it's pretty as expected from Jesse Marsh in Canada. Here's the 11 for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and again the big decision here was not to start Edin Dzeko up top, the 40-year-old striker who has been Bosnia's best player for a number of years. That means it's an opportunity for Jovo Lukic to partner Demirovic up top as well in the wide areas. Ali Begovic, the youngster with such a big future ahead of him, is on the bench. Memic gets the nod in the wide left area.
Canada are unbeaten in their last 7 matches here at Toronto Stadium, and in 31 games of 33 games all time. This is a venue that has been home sweet home for this group of players. But this is unlike anything they have seen before. The World Cup kicking off yesterday in Mexico, famous Azteca Stadium. But today, the turn of the other two co-hosts. The United States tonight, but first, Canada.
We asked for a sea of red, look, we've certainly got it inside Toronto Stadium this afternoon.
So now, we're almost set for kick-off on the greatest stage of all. With a nod to those that paved the way, from the first World Cup team of '86, the Gold Cup winners in 2000, to those who qualified for 2022. The beautiful game in Canada now arrives at a time unlike any other, with the eyes of the globe watching on. Canada's World Cup is underway. On Bosnia-Herzegovina side that had a miracle just to get here, winning 2 playoff games on penalties. And now, on home soil, with over 40,000 in the stands backing Jesse Marsh's men, Canada, ranked number 30 in the world, are looking not only for a first World Cup point, but a first World Cup win. Liam Miller having recently won promotion to the Premier League with a throw-in in towards that front post, and Defuser all battling for it. Now to play, it goes for a corner.
Great start, very positive from Canada from the kick-off. It's Milconi finding Liam Miller out wide and getting some space for Oluwaseyi down the left. It leads to this corner. That's exactly what Canada wanted, to keep this crowd at a fever pitch.
Against Ireland a week ago in the final game before this World Cup, Canada scored from a corner. Eustachio's corner, it went in as an own goal. Eustachio's ball goes short towards the front post. Jonathan David battling. And Maxime Tremblay playing high there. Richie Laryea would have got back anyway, but it's out across towards Ismail Kone and pushed down that right side, where it's brought forward by Kolasinac, the only player in the starting 11 for Bosnia today who played in the 2014 World Cup. And a free kick given here the way of Bosnia.
Slight mistake from Max Kripor, who's in a good position. Look, he had come up really high as Canada sent players forward for that corner. Tried a pass instead of maybe just playing the percentage ball a little bit longer. It led to this foul on Kolasinac by Alistair Johnson. It's a chance for Bosnia now to show their prowess from wider free kicks and set pieces. Pretty high line held by Canada, about 25 yards out from their goal. Pokes in here towards the back post. Kone couldn't quite get there as it drops down.
Woo!
The Bosnian fans are behind. It was Saman Memic who had the strike. It's a chance, a little half chance. Offside in that central position, but the ball doesn't go there, so I don't know if it would have been called back. Doubt it. Memic is on to it. Fugerold as well. Getting out to put him off a little bit, make him rush. Memic, the only change made by Bosnia from their final warm-up game in St. Louis a week ago. The tackle's flying in the opening 3 minutes here as it's swept out wide to Tejon Buchanan down the right side. And drops back here for Muramovic, who plays with Ismail Kone at Sassuolo in Italy. So two club teammates going head-to-head on either side here. And well worked by Canada as Jonathan David picks it up. Oh, Shea was just checking his run. It goes out to Buchanan on the far side. Couldn't get there. Could have had that bit earlier from Jonathan David there. Oliver Shea, defender, closer to us on his right-hand side and dropped a little bit deep. I think it was Katic. David delayed and it meant that Oliver Shea's run did end up being in an offside position. Kolasinac going to take this one down the left side. Two starts at the World Cup in 2014. Scored the earliest own goal in World Cup history. Sead Kolasinac, former Arsenal man. Lukic there feeling like the Fugerold was too tight. It was a foul, but I think he was played for that one. With the referee, here it is, the Fugerold was pretty tight, but in the end he throws himself over knowing he can't get onto the ball. These are two teams that are in good form. For Canada, only one defeat in the last 17 matches since Jesse Marsh's side were beaten by Mexico 2-0 in the Nations League semi-final in LA in March of 2025. Bosnia and Herzegovina unbeaten in their last 8 since a World Cup qualifying loss 2-1 at home to Austria last September. But of those 8, they've won just 2 and drawn 6.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Basic will take this. 24-year-old Astana midfielder plays in Kazakhstan. Basic once again here down the right side with that cross in, looking for Lukic, and the header goes wide. Dangerous ball though, wasn't it? Onto the far post. Cornelius trying to track back. So difficult as a centre back when you're going backwards trying to get to the ball. Sergei Barbares, the 54-year-old former Bosnian captain. When he took over, he said that their goal was to qualify for Euro 2028. Well, they've made a major tournament much sooner than he anticipated. 47 caps as a player, but he never made a major tournament appearance. Muramovic goes back to Vasil, who will be leaving his club St. Pauli after just getting relegated from the top flight in Germany. Basic out wide to Kolasinac down that left side with the ball played forward. Memic will chase. Lukic there as well, putting pressure on young Luke de Fugerold. Superb. Does so well to anticipate balls going into the channel. He's already there ahead of the centre forward. Lukic can't get the position, does so well to allow the pace of the ball just to run out for a goal kick. The ball went long last time from the shot one, almost got Oliver Shea in. Larrea couldn't get on the end of that one. Larrea plays his club football right here in Toronto. Born in the city, 31 years old now. And a key figure for Toronto FC. He's not played 90 minutes for club or country since April the 22nd, Richie Larrea. He missed the last 5 league games with a hamstring injury. Involved heavily in the last 2 friendly games building up to this tournament as Canada beat Uzbekistan with a huge crowd in the rain at Commonwealth Stadium in Edmonton, and then finished with a 1-1 draw against Ireland a week ago in Montreal. Last match, and Memic, they're not on the same page. Memic made a nice little run from the flank in behind, wanted the ball just played through. There will be a foul that surely on David by Muramovic. Not given by referee for Facundo Tealo, and Jonathan David will keep chasing here. David with 11 career goals in this stadium. was just going to say, Facundo Teo just letting a lot of things go, Luke, which you don't mind if there's consistency. Try and get some flow to the game.
The referee was heavily involved in Mexico's opener yesterday. 3 red cards in the game as they beat South Africa. There were only 4 red cards in the whole of the tournament in Qatar. Daniel O'Shea chasing here as it goes backwards towards Muharemovic. Vasil, 7 clean sheets and 26 caps for his country prior to today. Muharemovic trying to get on that one in the midfield, picked up by Stefan Eustachio from Leamington, Ontario. Alistair Johnston down the right side. Buchanan giving chase against Kolasinac. Tejan Buchanan can be a tricky customer. On this occasion, he's just run it out of play.
Good battle there between Buchanan and Kolasinac. It will be a key match-up, I'd say, this afternoon. Buchanan does have the pace to get in behind the 32-year-old Atalanta defender.
Muharemovic away, headed back forward by Defugero. Alistair Johnston in there with a big challenge. All in Vancouver, but grown up just north of Toronto in Aurora, Ontario. Al Larin had started both of the pre-tournament friendlies against Uzbekistan and Ireland, but Oliver Shea comes in today. His last start was here in the stadium on March 31st in the 0-0 draw against Tunisia. Had 3 minutes off the bench against Ireland last week after coming on at half-time against Uzbekistan. Eric Cornelius defending well there in that back block top.
Woo!
Come on. His strike is so difficult for Cornelius and Confusion. Every ball forwards a battle.
Come on, Canada, come on.
So far, it's just going to continue throughout the afternoon. Not an easy task for both centre-backs in red today.
Ray with the throw down the left, in towards Jonathan David. The Juventus man finds Liam Miller, who played in the playoff final 3 weeks ago for Hull City at Wembley Stadium in London. Started that game and will be a Premier League player next year.
It's a decent long throw from Miller before. Can he get it in towards that 6-yard box again to Cornelius and Fugero.
Bosnian head to it first, as it brought down by Eustachio. They'll go all the way back towards Maxime Crépeau. His first year with Orlando City in Major League Soccer, made his debut against the United States for Canada in February of 2016. Crépeau handed the #1 job last week ahead of the game in his hometown of Montreal. Been quite a battle between Crépeau and Dane St. Clair over the course of the last 18 months or so, after Crépeau had been the first choice at Canada's Copa America, which was extremely successful, reaching the semi-final in 2024, only to lose to Argentina. Perez ball inside, Oliver Shea battling for it here. And it's given away there by Oliver Shea. Memic will chase forward. And that will be a yellow card for Alistair Johnston as Memic.
Oh, come on.
Sneaking forward from Johnson on that one. There's certainly a yellow card. Johnson mistimes it. Comes in late on Memic. He's given a terrible ball from Daniel O'Shea, who really missed him by about 4 or 5 yards. He should have actually been out to Buchanan, a more positive direct ball. You see here, Buchanan's off the screen there out the right hand side, tries to go back to Johnson, but really just plays in Memic. The Celtic Football Club defender comes sliding in with a challenge that was robust, to say the least, and now he's going to go the vast majority of the game on a yellow card.
It's Alistair Johnston's second World Cup. He played every minute of all 3 games in Qatar. Just won the League and Cup double in Celtic, but had spent much of the winter and spring out with an injury. Started the first 2 league games in August, but didn't play again in the league there until late April. Johnston, the first player into the book of referee Facundo Teo. Johnston, one of only 2 players in the starting lineup today, Tejan Buchanan, the other one, that started Canada's last World Cup game in Qatar, the 2-1 loss against Morocco. Swept in towards
Jovo Lukic, who plays in Romania with Cluj. Just a fourth cap for him. He's not scored for his country, but he gets the call today because of the ongoing absence of Edin Dzeko. Yeah, he's a threat from wider areas, from crosses as well. You can see that. He's done well so far to win a couple of headers. Corneliusson with the first challenge. Barak Tarabic down the right. Edic with the ball forward. Barak Tarabic once again. Quite a story for Esmir Barak Tarabic, who plays for PSV Eindhoven in the Netherlands, but was actually born in the United States. Barak Tarabic made one appearance for the US before switching his allegiance to Bosnia. He made his MLS debut as a substitute in this stadium for New England Revolution against Toronto FC back in August of 2022. Pretty sure on that day he wasn't thinking about playing here in a World Cup opener with Bosnia. Well, he's done. Excellent in the Eredivisie with PSV. And a bad ball forward that from Eustáquio. And through it goes to Vasil, who played every minute of all 10 qualifying games for Bosnia in goal. They beat Wales on penalties in Cardiff in the playoff semi-final after a 1-1 draw. They beat Italy on penalties in Zenica after a 1-1 draw as well. Led goals in both of those games. In fact, in the semi-final, they were 4 minutes away from going out. David with the ball into the box. It's put behind. It's a Canada corner on the far side. And for David there, it's quick thinking. He's on in, trying to cut it back towards where Oliver O'Shea and Liam Miller were. And you see it again. A quick throw in from Alistair Johnson. Really smart from him. Not really got any kind of threat in the 6-yard box. It was difficult for Taddy Oliver O'Shea and Liam Miller to catch up with the play because of such quick thinking between Johnson and David. And in the second corner, this one from the opposite side. Once again, they go short. Back out towards Eustáquio, who pushed this one in off the head of Oliver O'Shea. That seemed to hit the referee, so he'll call a halt to this one. To the 15th minute of play. No real clear-cut chances in either end so far. Exactly how we expected it to be, Lucas. We get a look at this one here. That was another terrible ball from Demirovic to try and get his strike partner Lukic through. It's been exactly what we expected. It's been tight and tense. Players are not taking chances. They're playing percentage balls. They're getting it forward, and it's a little slower than maybe we thought it was going to be. But that's what happens when stakes are so high. Well, you did predict a 0-0 today. Don't let the Canada score, I'll tell you that. Now Kone. Ismail Kone has started quite brightly here. It's a wonderful ball through to set that attack going. Yeah, it's a good ball through the lines towards Taddy Oliver O'Shea. And his attempt at finding David was the right idea. It was just the weight of pass had to be better. Just feed it in a little bit rather than hit the boot through it, which he did. Just too much on it. Larrea wide to the left for Liam Miller. Miller running up Barak Tarabic. Here's Larrea. Miller driving towards the byline, stands the cross up, Buchanan! He was unable to get on the end of that one. He provided the assist for Alphonso Davies' first Canada World Cup goal in Qatar. Johnston's ball in. Jonathan David. He's reached the left side, but he doesn't get through. From Johnston to the area. Oh, she's a good. Right at the feet of Canada's main marksman, and he doesn't connect with any real precision. He scored twice at that end of the stadium against Iceland, his last international goals back in March. They both from the penalty spot. It's Jonathan David's 15th start in a row for Canada, his 35th consecutive.
Yes!
Little tongue there from Cody. Basic, this one, they got a warning. Just tentative from David, wasn't it, Luke? Just got to come on to that and strike it with a bit more venom, connect with it, maybe even strike through the ball. He's trying to just kind of place it, but when you go for that side foot finish, you've got to get in the corner.
The guys, man.
Last 13 league games for Juventus. One of the easiest of starts to his career with Juve, having made the move to Italy last year. 8 goals in 46 in all competitions for Jonathan David.
A bit a little flurry there from Canada though, a couple of minutes where they're testing the Bosnian defence. A lot of the moves begin at the feet of Ismail Kone and his vision, his quality to play passes and drive beyond pressure.
That was Canada's first shot of the game. On target from Jonathan David. Sergei Barbares, the Bosnian head coach, a colourful character. He actually made a career in the world of poker after retiring as a player. Reached the final of the World Series of Poker 2 times. So he was giving nothing away this week when he was keeping his cards close to his chest with Edin Dzeko's help, although it seems that Dzeko is on the bench but hasn't been training a lot. Huge miss for this Bosnia team. Stacking chance to tuck it back with driving forward with David. That one through to Oliver Shea.
We got it again, we got it again. We got it, come on! Take your time.
Too straight from Maria. Just had to open up his vision towards the right-hand side. This one showing the athleticism and picking up second balls, taking the play forward towards that Bosnian back four. And you see the foul there from Stefan Stako and Bajrak Tarovic. No rush to take this one. Katic, the right centre back.
We'll have a hydration break in the middle of each half of every World Cup game in this tournament. That's brought in new for this World Cup. An expanded World Cup, of course, with 48 teams, more games than ever before. Tarovic chasing down the right side. Assistant referee
I think between the officials and that Larea gets someone on this, but it looked like he got a little touch as Bajrak Tarovic. Yeah, he does clearly get a touch. Bajrak Tarovic, nice little bit of skill, just drawing Larea in and trying to just jink inside, get beyond him. Larea sure knows with his actions there that he got the ball and he did. Dangerous this for Canada.
Basic with the ball into the front.
That's such a terrible question.
Attention for the injured Edin Dzeko makes his mark. And the first World Cup goal scored on Canadian soil is not from Canada.
It's a great ball. Into that near post. Kolasinac is the one that gets a little.
What just happened?
Larea is marking Jovo Lukic. But what can he do? It's just right on his head. He's got the strength just to hold him off and nod it from a yard out into the empty net. All about the delivery and the run from Kolasinac. Little flick on. The threat of Bosnia from set pieces has struck and hurt Canada here in Toronto Stadium. And in a tight, intense game, they've broken the deadlock with the early lead.
And Jovo Lukic, the 27-year-old who has had to wait a long time to be called into this squad, has got his first international goal, and what a moment for that.
1-0.
He got called up in March, the first time in over 4 years, but didn't play because of an arm injury. And then made appearances in both of the pre-tournament friendlies. Fischerall was fouled.
18-year-old, 20 years and 243 days old, the third youngest player to make a World Cup appearance for Canada. We break at the midway mark in the half. For the hydration break here, we will be right back.
The world is changing, but with every challenge comes a chance to build better, stronger. We're investing in ourselves, buying Canadian, prospering from our resources and critical minerals. Our plan is to create jobs, build affordable homes twice as fast, break down barriers between provinces, and expand global trade. This is our moment to build a strong economy by Canadians, for Canadians. A message from government of Canada.
Because it's early, you know, I want to eat on a wheel. Because it's going to happen lunchtime. I ate good breakfast.
How's the food, man? Good. Yeah.
How many viewers?
Viewers? Lots of them.
On Instagram?
No, Facebook. No, not Facebook. I'm in YouTube.
So what do you need? Precision striker, rock solid left back. We need a coin.
For the coin toss?
Oh, yeah, sure. I get it. At least flip it. Heads or tails? I'll do that. We're on TV right now. Yeah.
Are you lady?
Play for the Ultras?
What's your friend's name? What's your friend's name? Huh? Abby? Hi, Abby. How are you? Good.
It's hard to get US acres is really hard, easy to get. Like any other country, in the States it was hard to get.
Getting set to resume after the first half hydration break, midway through the first 45 minutes, and Canada trailing back goal to nil. Jesse Marsh's side beaten by Jovo Lukic in the 21st minute. Kolasinac with the assist.
You can get Brazil, and I'm just like...
He came from a corner. And Canada now conceding the opening goal in 6 of their 7 FIFA World Cup matches. Bosnia winning the only previous World Cup game when they scored first. That was 3-1 against Iran at the final game of the group stage in 2014.
So work to be done. Yeah, work to be done, but a long time to get that work done. They can't panic. They're going to just be resilient. Canada here. It's a disappointment. I'm sure so far in this first half that there's opportunities to get at this Bosnian defence. They've got to believe and stay in the fight.
The last time Canada trailed was right here in March against Iceland. They were 2 down on that day, and they came back to draw 2-2. Very different conditions. I seem to remember it was snowing on that day at the end of March here in Toronto.
Tricky little customer by that Tarovic. It's going to be a good battle this between Lavea and the former New England Revolution man. He's a player that has a lot of spirit, a lot of aggression, even though he's quite diminutive in size, and lots of quality on that left foot of his.
Oh, Shea meeting it in the air. Jonathan David gets a touch, and this is Alistair Johnston. Cleveland Buchanan's made the early run. As Johnson pushes it down that right side and just keeps the ball in play. He's up against Memic, inside for Buchanan. The story for Tejon Buchanan, who fought back from the injury that he sustained at Copa America. His tournament was ended early. And instead of that point, he wondered if his career might be over. Appearances now in 20 of the last 21 games for Buchanan since a broken tibia at Copa America. Mustachio's ball in towards Jonathan David. Kone got a touch, comes back out for Liam Miller. Let's go.
Oh! What?
And flipped away in the midfield there.
No shouts from Canada there in terms of what part of Katic's body stopped that shot. It would appear like maybe it was somewhere near his arm. Removic is doubled over, but I think it was Katic who got the ball. Lovely little turn from David to come back on his left-hand side. There we see it. And that's why Removic is down. A little bit of a block as that wide free kick came in from Stakio.
15th cap for Mihajlovic, who played every minute of both of Bosnia's playoff games. Buchanan chasing onto this one. Gets there in the fight with Kolasinac. And it's gone off Kolasinac last. It's a Canada corner on the far side. A third corner of the game. It goes short from both of the previous corners.
Got a feeling this one's coming in. There's a good fight between Kolasinac and Buchanan at the moment. Buchanan stretching Kolasinac.
Stakio's outswinger all the way towards the Mihajlovic giving chances. He's giving away the free kick here in very good position.
Yeah, very close to meeting that box. Going to turn around for Stakio to get this one in, but David does well to protect the ball.
You did that, man.
The delivery into the middle, but he wins a free kick.
Guilty, man.
Because Removic is too aggressive.
De Fugero and Cornelius are both forward from the back. Their targets inside the penalty area. Stefanos Stakio stands over the free kick. Stakio all the way to the edge of the box. The touch from Kone. And out it comes for Richie Rea. Miller.
Oh, come on, man. Pass the ball.
Kone. Alistair Johnston's ball over the top. Mihajlovic heads it away. Picked up in the midfield by Teherovic, the Bromby man. He's tracked by Jonathan David. He's got some good frontage on Buchanan. Turns backwards though into the midfield, and with De Fugero stepping forward there to get things going. Now it's Ismail Kone.
Canada look most vulnerable when they've got these free kicks in wider areas, leave themselves a bit open at the back.
Miller cutting inside along the edge of the box. Kone couldn't get there. And Demirovic brings it away down the right touchline. Bosnia causing Canada some problems in transition.
They really are. It's particularly when they have everyone forward for set piece, whether it's a wide free kick or a corner. Just losing a lot of the races in terms of going back the other way. Bosnia committing players forward with pace. You've got to be careful and keep an eye on that one. Make sure that they don't concede a second.
Buchanan. Johnston inside for Stefanos Stakio. Stakio made his Canada debut in the fall of 2019.
This guy on the low side better.
There's De Fugero. Wide for Kone. The former Montreal man Ismail Kone, who now plays in the top flight in Italy. Forward he goes. Kone's club teammate clears away. It's a Canada throw on the left side.
Get the ball to Kone. Lovely pass there again. Daniel O'Shea's feet is going to get more and more touches.
Miller towards the byline, and then the challenge coming in from Denic. Cleared away on the assault. Let's go. Tarovic gets a foot in. Larea finds Kone. Promising moments for Canada. Kone's ball in.
Oh no! What was that?
It wasn't on his right hand side. Gets on it quickly though, Taniolo O'Shea. Keep the ball moving, Canada. They're going to keep this tempo high.
O'Shea turns.
No.
Well, on another day they may well have scored. David with the first mischance. And now Taniolo O'Shea.
Winning that the strength from Mihajlovic. Just poor defending from the Sassuolo man. Ends up wrong side. He just never looks set, never looks confident. Ball's always bobbling around, never gets it settled and gets underneath it, leaning back and over the crossbar. It was a big chance, too great.
opportunities for the two strikers, Jonathan David and Tani Oluwaseyi, so far in this first half. Tani Oluwaseyi, born in Nigeria, moved to Mississauga, just outside of Toronto at the age of 10, now plays for Villarreal in Spain.
I think when you're feeling a bit tight and you're in doubt, you go a bit more for power rather than trying to
Yeah.
hit the top corner. Just hit through the hit the target. Takes
What was that?
in the goal. Was trying to be too precise with that one.
Started a fight there.
Oluwaseyi hasn't scored in his last 11 for Canada since a goal and an assist in the Gold Cup opener this time last year, a 6-0 win in Vancouver against Honduras.
We can't lose home.
Johnston with the looping throw towards the front post. And Lukic, the goal scorer, climbing high, he's ahead and behind for another Canada corner.
Woo, 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 woo.
Canada's fourth corner of the game. Eustachio with the delivery once again. Diffusion
This is it, this is it. Oh.
Now Omar Memic is chasing forward. Richie Larea getting back to do the defending. And it goes off the leg.
Richie Larea in that sort of situation, but again, look, they get out because of it. They've got runners coming forward. Canada struggling a little bit to match them in terms of that counter-attack, that break from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I do think that they're going to button up a little bit there, maybe an extra player back. Corner kicks out swinging towards that penalty spot, not working either. Maybe go back to the short one.
Bosnia scored in the 21st minute here. In the last 15 minutes, Canada have had 77% of the possession. Outside of the goal scored by Bosnia, Canada have had the better of the chances, but unable to convert on both occasions. Strong header from Derek Cornelius.
Good header. You just keep your eye on the ball, come through, and striker win it fairly. Excellent stuff from Cornelius.
Cornelius played the full game against Ireland a week ago. It was his first full 90 minutes for club, all country since November the 2nd. Had an injury issue with Rangers in Scotland and then fell out of favour with their head coach Danny Rowe. And Cornelius didn't play the rest of the season at Rangers. Ryan Reynolds amongst the celebrities in the house today. Quite an occasion in downtown Toronto. A special day all around.
Absolutely. Everyone wants to be here.
Maybe he's scouting for Wrexham. Maybe. Ryan Reynolds. Miller. Back it comes here for Derek Cornelius. Luc de Fougerolles. Cornelius forward towards Miller. Who closing down quickly, but that's a great ball through to Kone, who skips the first challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Kone sets himself up. It's caught late there by Tahirovic.
Track it again from Jonathan David. Lovely little spin from Kone. Just can't connect the pass. Canada just trying to play a little bit quicker, just get caught that split second late to see the gap, drive through it, play a pass through. Just a little bit ponderous on the actions.
Eustachio. Johnston chasing forward. Memic going across to defend for Bosnia as it comes into the middle towards Stefan Eustachio. His 57th appearance for his country. Flipped away by Denic. Kone gets a good foot to that one. He's been so influential for Canada so far.
He's got to get on the ball more, look, as much as possible, get Kone in possession.
Kone down the line for Miller. Miller towards the byline, gets the cross in, but Basil can get there. Miller wants the corner, he's on over.
Came off. Denic, I think it was. Right throw back. Top player Denic, big freaker man. Can go forward as well, but does never shucks his defensive responsibilities. Another corner for Canada this time. Pretty certain it's coming right under the crossbar of Nicolas Vasil.
Eustachio's ball. Jonathan David at the back post.
What was that?
There's no handball. They're calling for handball.
Is that a handball?
I think it hits his arm, but I believe
Is that a
it's
handball?
beside his chest.
Is that a handball? Oh yeah. Is that?
As there, it hits his arm and
Oh man.
It doesn't even hit his arm, does it? It almost hits his side, maybe grazes his arm, but no way will that be given a penalty kick.
Eustachio in, Cornelius was climbing. Cleared away by Dedic, who actually played for Jesse Marsh. Marsh coaching Dedic, the Bosnian right back at Red Bull Salzburg. In fact, Dedic signing his first pro deal just after Jesse Marsh had arrived there at the club. He was also Derek Cornelius' teammate when he was on loan at Marseille in February of 2025. Cornelius on the ball now. This is Defugerov. Buchanan up against Memic. Tejon Buchanan runs towards the ball.
Come on. Oh.
It's corner after corner here for Canada, but can they make them count?
Yeah, good play from Buchanan. Gets himself 1v1 with Memic and drives at him. There's an earlier chance to put it in, but he tries to go again. In fairness to Omar Memic, he does really well to get back.
Eustachio's ball in. Cornelius glancing off the head, drops towards Liam Miller. Fading away only as far as Ismail Kone. Another deflection, another corner. And this is number 8 for Canada in the first 39 minutes.
It's incredible, it's a lot of corners in the first half. Eustachio taking every single one of them. Less effective from this far side where it's an outswinger, but Cornelius and Defugerov up from the back again alongside Taniel O'Shea. Shot this time from Eustachio.
Shot to Buchanan and back for Stefan Eustachio. Here's Ismail Kone. Kone rolls it through. He's looking for Jonathan David. Off the head of Liam Miller, and now Richie Larea with the high ball hoisted forward towards Jonathan David. I wonder if the flag might have gone up anyway.
It was tight, might have been on, keeping an eye on it. It was just an up and under from Richie Larea, but David right onto it is so difficult. He does get his foot in it, but coming over the shoulder like that from such a height, really hard task to bring it down, get a shot away.
Strong header from Katic at the back. He plays in Germany with Schalke. The Fusher all across. Tarovic with the ball back for Dedic. Tarovic once again. Eustachio first there. Fusher all turns. Canada playing their way out of trouble here from deep inside their own half. Inside the final 5 minutes plus stoppage time at the end of the first 45 in Toronto.
Well done, Defugerov. One of his strengths is that to dribble past pressure. He's confident enough to trust in his own ability. Played a lot of youth and reserve games at full-back, left and right, so off either side he feels good. Canada got a lot of momentum at the moment. Since that hydration break, we've had loads of possession. Dzeko warming up, so suggestions that he maybe is okay to play some minutes in this game.
Jesse Marsh said at the press conference yesterday here in the stadium that Alphonso Davies is the only player not available for Canada today. Everybody else is healthy enough to play some minutes, which is a huge turnaround given the issues that Canada had with injuries heading into this tournament. Johnston finds Eustachio. Mihailovic forward. Memic putting the pressure on Alistair Johnston, who is fouled. Canada have not lost in this stadium.
Should be a yellow card for Memic. Kicks the ball away there. Delays the game.
November of 2023. A 3-2 loss against Jamaica. Before that, it was September of 2010. Lost against Peru. That game in 2010, just 10,000 in attendance. Times have changed down by the lakeshore. Miller's ball forward. Tarovic brings it back the other way.
He's been superb, Luke. He really has. Just little things, the way that he's tracked back, he's done so well defensively.
Miller with the throw down the left side. Katic wins it in the air, an 18 cap for him over the top of Kone's head, but Cornelius is there. Tahirovic with the ball backwards. Oluwaseyi fighting to try and get onto it. Jesse Marsh wanted to try and use the pace of Tani Oluwaseyi to get in behind the back of Bosnia. Hasn't come a lot of occasions today so far. There's a right chance that Oluwaseyi had as Johnston tracks back and goes out of play.
Wonderful defending from Johnston. It's not easy against Memic. He's so sharp, loves to run and test fullbacks. Johnston's going to be careful on that yellow. I like Tarovic again there, look, with a nice little bit of skill that releases things through the middle and then out to the left-hand side where Memic is consistently going to be.
That's driven from distance, but never going to trouble Maxime Crepeau there from the shot by Tahirovic. You talk about Barak Tarovic and his influence. 21-year-old scored the winning penalty against Italy, had 1 goal in 7 appearances in qualifying. Start for a while there as Demirovic went in. Now Derek Cornelius. There was a great video after Barak Tarovic had scored that goal, the penalty against Italy to
the yellow now because Cornelius stayed down. I don't know if there was too much contact from Demirovic there. Cornelius took a look down. Let's see, does he catch him? Maybe a little bit, but I think that's a pretty harsh yellow. Really, Cornelius kicks into Demirovic's leg.
First yellow of the game for Bosnia. As Demirovic follows Alistair Johnston of Canada into the referee's book. There was video of Barak Tarovic scoring a penalty when he was 6 or 7 years old in the backyard in Appleton, Wisconsin, with his Bosnia jersey on. And then he goes and does it on the biggest stage to take his team to a World Cup. Dreams coming true for many players out there today. Johnston's ball forward.
Good step from Demirovic and the pass. It's a pace of Linnea to get there first. That's really the big defender, isn't it? Demirovic really setting up Barak Tarovic.
Nice game.
Stops him in his tracks.
Good game.
That the game today in the crowd.
4 minutes of time being
good
added
game, good game.
Into that stoppage time now. Having walked into the stadium with you today, Stevie, I have a hard time thinking that either Mike Myers or Ryan Reynolds would have got as many handshakes and hugs as you did coming into this venue today. Memic down the left side, across goes Cornelius. Played in here for Tahirovic. Eustáquio looks to get it away for Canada. Tejon Buchanan turns his fouls. That should probably be a yellow as well. That is Aries. The goal scored with his first international goal today. He also gets a yellow card.
Yeah. 2 centre forwards for Bosnia and Herzegovina now on yellows. This comes through really clumsy and dangerous there on Tejon Buchanan, who was breaking free down the right. And Canada have a little flurry here before the half-time whistle. Get the ball forward, test. Bosnia has managed to shift the game a little bit, play it in a little bit more of a neutral middle zone.
Dedic heads it away. Demirovic. The last time Canada came from behind to win a competitive match was here in this stadium, October of 2021 in World Cup qualifying. It's the 4-1 win against Panama. And that incredible Alphonso Davies goal that stopped the country in its tracks. scoring in the same net, the same end of the stadium that Canada is heading towards in this first half. Bosnia going towards the end where their main group of supporters is in front of the upper tier, the south end of this stadium. Tajon Buchanan cutting inside. And that's gone out off the corner flag for a throw.
Yeah, Buchanan with a heavy touch inside. Recognition from Bosnia that he likes to just shift it to his right, try and get out around the outside. Can he just slow down the defender, then change the pace? We see there the tackle from Tahirovic. Fortunately for Bosnia, crashes off the post.
Johnston heads it back in. O'Shea fighting for it, drops towards Alistair Johnston. It's for another corner.
Just like second balls, isn't it? Scrappy, but Canada are fighting for every little touch here. In the box, Johnston onto it. Gotta say good defending, bodies on the line. Blocked out for yet another corner kick.
Corner number 10 in the first half for Jesse Marsh as well. Respacchio's delivery caught nearly.
Sometimes it well, he actually reads it well where it's going to land and he's on it. Does he get up a little early or is it touched too high from? Pretty hard to tell from the first angle. This might be easier. I think he might just get up a split second too early. And Reynolds feeling all the tension here at Toronto Stadium.
Arat Tarovic forced backwards after a good press there from Larea and Eustachio, forward by Nikola Katic. The whistle goes from the referee, and Jovan Lukic has the only goal of the game so far.
Game is over.
Sergei Barbarez and Bosnia are leading after 45 minutes. Taniel O'Shea and John
Game is over.
Canada, but at the midway mark, down by the ratio. Canada trail 1-0.
Guys, game is over for now.
Legendary cuts with a FIFA Cup deal. I don't think it's when FIFA hit the I don't know
If your player is subbed out, the bet stays in. North America's #1 sportsbook and casino, FanDuel, play your game. There's dreaming about it, and then there's experiencing it with Amex Platinum. The trick you imagined becomes unimaginably real. You're seated at the hottest table in town. And just like that, you've scored access to pre-sale tickets, and you're singing every word. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Amex.
Guys, I hate to break it to you, but we don't have enough lace for the game.
Let's go to the store then.
We cannot go in there. It's too packed. Hi, how you doing? We're having an awesome viewing party, and if you have Lays, you can come with us. No Lays, no game. Yeah, trying to get the whole card in. Welcome. Grab the door. Why not?
In Canada, our future stars don't simply show up on the world stage. They are built from the ground up, right here in the heart of our communities. From the childhood dream to the national team. We are Canada, driven by Volkswagen.
Where is he? 10 seconds before the whistle, and you think this is a good time to put a sea bass? Really Terry. Come on. Just get them delivered, you donut.
What are you doing?
You need to leave, Gordon Ramsay. Who could cope at a time like this? With hundreds of deals and rewards.
Time now for the Coca-Cola. In a single World Cup qualifier, here he is scoring in the World Cup and scoring the first ever World Cup goal in Canada to give Bosnia a 1-0 lead at the half, much to the light of the 7,000 2 sections here at Toronto Stadium. The numbers, as the guys mentioned, Canada dominating in possession, which is not necessarily what they always want, and in shots and corners particularly. 10 corners for Canada, and they get very little out of them. 1 corner for Bosnia, and it's the 1 goal in the game so far.